Hey there, fight aficionados. Today's video is packed with some jaw-dropping updates. Costa accused Chimaev of sexual harassment. Also in this video, Makhachev's next opponent after Oliveira has been named, and it's none other than Justin Gaethje. Now this was announced by Makhachev's manager, Ali Abdelaziz, so we're gonna see why he thinks this.
You think that's going to be the next fight?
I believe this is the next fight.
And then at the end of the video, fans cannot forget the legendary moment that took place exactly 5 years ago. Khabib Nurmagomedov's epic victory over Conor McGregor in Las Vegas, complete with that iconic eagle jump towards Dillon Danis. So let's see what the fans remember, and stick around as we break it all down, starting from the top. Now, of course, everyone knows that Paulo Costa has consistently clashed with each of his opponents. However, with Chimaev, well, things have taken a special turn. The fighters have insulted each other so harshly that this accusation actually seems like child's play compared to those insults.
And come to fuck you on your fucking house, motherfucker.
Media in which he trolled Khamzat Chimaev, accusing him of harassing his girlfriend, saying, "I would like to report harassment by Gourmet Chen Chen towards my girlfriend, future mother of my children, and manager. I felt threatened by this handsome guy who wrote to her in a personal message. Please, Tamara, don't be fooled by this face," Costa wrote, attaching a screenshot of the message that Chimaev had sent to his girlfriend. "How can you be with this shit? He likes black guys," Chimaev's message said. Chimaev recently admitted in an interview that he doesn't like trash talk at all, but is forced to actively use it. "These are the rules of MMA. If you are a good boxer, then you don't need to trash talk. Your knockouts make your name. But in the UFC, whether you like it or not, you have to talk, otherwise there will be no money." No matter what anyone says, Paulo Costa still presents a serious challenge for Chimaev, even if most of us agree that Khamzat will likely win, and many are confident that he will secure an early victory. Nevertheless, it promises to be an intense fight. But one thing is certain, in a bout against Costa, he won't fight as recklessly as he did against Gilbert Burns. But a victory, a resounding one, is imperative. Firstly, Chimaev needs to penalize Costa for all of his provocations. Secondly, it will provide a significant opportunity to secure a title shot. Therefore, it's not challenging to foresee the confrontation scenario. A swift takedown and dominating him on the ground. Despite the physical strength of Costa, I am confident that when facing Chimaev on the ground, he's gonna look like a schoolboy. Now, looking at Paulo Costa, a person unfamiliar with MMA will easily mistake him for a bodybuilder rather than a mixed martial artist. With his chiseled muscles and minimal body fat, Costa's physique is nothing short of impressive. However, his physical attributes seem to serve him best against less formidable opponents. Costa, too, has had his fair share of success in the octagon, even once vying for a championship title. However, recent performances have not been as stellar, with 2 losses in his last 3 fights. While he did secure a win in his most recent bout, it was against a fatigued 38-year-old Luke Rockhold, whose recent track record leans more towards losses than wins. But who would you root for? Write your thoughts down in the comments.
Не общаешься тоже?
Да, ну я отписался от него, от этого видео.
А что он сделал?
Он просто говорит, высокомерно слишком. Белому пацану, типа, непростительно для меня проиграть, говорит. Это российское. Если я скажу, например, я черным не проиграю, а весь мир будет, да, черных не будет. А что, и черный может против белого? Какая разница? Они все одинаковые.
Это видео, кстати, не сильно расфорсили. Вот сколько я слежу за ним.
Когда черный такое говорит, это большой не бывает.
Да.
Если я это скажу, весь мир будет об этом говорить. А у меня черные и белые друзья, мне без разницы. Черные, белые, оранжевые, синие.
У вас же самый интернациональный зал.
Там все разные, все национальные.
And moving on. If Islam Makhachev retains the UFC Lightweight Championship in a rematch with Charles Oliveira, his next opponent will be Justin Gaethje, who holds the 2nd spot in the division's rankings. The renowned manager Ali Abdelaziz disclosed this during an interview with The Schmo, saying if Islam wins, he will face Justin Gaethje. This is our preference and also aligns with the UFC's intentions. Justin Gaethje rightfully deserves it. You can't knock out Dustin Poirier and not earn a title shot. Justin has made a strong case and deserves this title shot. Abdelaziz also made it clear that he considers Makhachev's 3rd place in the pound-for-pound UFC rankings unfair. Islam is undoubtedly the best lightweight in the world. There are no doubts about it. I believe he is currently the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. At the same time, it appears that the Dagestani is underestimating Oliveira. He mentioned that after his fight with the Brazilian, he expects to challenge the winner of the welterweight title match between Leon Edwards and Colby Covington, who will headline UFC 296 in Las Vegas on December 16th. However, Covington responded, clearly expressing his disbelief in Makhachev's statement, suggesting that Abdelaziz would not allow this fight.
That his manager, Abdelaziz, is not going to let him get in my crosshairs. He can say whatever he wants to the media, but he doesn't really mean it. Makhachev knows I'd smack the shit out of him. You know, he wouldn't be able to mess with raw American steel. He's nothing more than a sheep herder.
But first, Makhachev needs to defeat Charles Oliveira, so it is a little premature to make any conclusions at this point. But what are your thoughts on all of this? Feel free to share them down in the comments. October 6th marked the 5th anniversary of the legendary fight in 2018 in Las Vegas, where Khabib Nurmagomedov defeated Conor McGregor and defended the lightweight belt.
Send me a message, like location.
Khabib and Conor clashed in one of the most intense and memorable fights in UFC history. Their confrontation went far beyond the octagon and developed into real enmity. The fight attracted a huge audience and remains the highest grossing fight in UFC history with 2.4 million pay-per-view sales. For many like myself, it served as an entry point into the world of mixed martial arts. However, the fight that occurred afterward was a topic of global discussion and continues to this day. Everyone remembers the famous eagle jump that Nurmagomedov made toward McGregor's corner and personally toward Dillon Danis after his victory. Subsequently, more friends also joined the fray, who struck Conor in the back. Now fans are celebrating the 5-year anniversary, reminiscing about this unforgettable moment with nostalgia. One fan wrote, "I was there. T-Mobile was nuts that night. 5 years ago, Dillon Danis was born." Another wrote, "I'm pretty sure Dillon Danis landed a clean shot on Khabib. I didn't know that was Dillon Danis at the time. Everyone other than Khabib and Dillon seems to be fighting." Immediately after the brawl, a video appeared on Instagram where Khabib's cousin showed a bruise and talked about his clash with the Irishman.
Хочу, короче, залез на сетку, это, блядь, ирландская сука ударила здесь. Я я тоже не остался, бам-бум, двоечку, блядь. Папаха помешал, левой руке папаха.
The guy, he sees me, gets, the guy's like, do you see this? He goes, this is my Capitan. Let him talk to me. I said, yo. He goes, what? I go, what the fuck is going on?
Even this fight finish, like not everything is finished. This is what I say my team. Hey, tonight we're going to war.
So it was pretty truly insane. Now, I've revisited these moments many times since then, and it still feels like it happened just yesterday. Yet in the blink of an eye, 5 years have flown by, and I hardly even noticed. A lot has transpired in the MMA world during this time, but we can all agree that this was one of the wildest moments in UFC history. Now that wraps it up for today, so if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do, and thank you in advance.